Italy, 1971. The small, quiet town of Udine, nestled near the northeastern border, is about to become the stage for one of the most disturbing, unsolved murder cases in Europe. Locals would come to call him Il Mostro di Udine, the Monster of Udine. Between 1971 and 1989, at least 4 women, perhaps as many as 16, were brutally killed in and around Udine. The murders were spaced out, precise, almost surgical. Each victim was found with a deep incision across the abdomen, a wound so clean it resembled the cut of a caesarean section. Investigators were horrified. It wasn't the work of an amateur. Whoever did this had medical knowledge. Many began to whisper, "The killer must be a doctor." The confirmed victims of the Monster of Udine were women who lived hard, vulnerable lives. On February 19, 1980, Maria Carla Belloni, 19, a young sex worker, was found murdered, her body left in what one investigator described as a ritualized state. 3 years later, in January 1983, another sex worker, Luana Giamporcaro, was found in similar condition. The pattern continued. Aurelia Janashewicz, 42, killed in 1985. Marina Lepper, 40, a schoolteacher, murdered in 1989. The last killing shocked the region again because Marina wasn't a sex worker. Until then, the monster seemed to target those on the margins of society. With her death, even the sense of pattern shattered. Police believe they were dealing with someone calm, controlled, and meticulous. The bodies were cleaned. No blood was left behind. The killer took their time. But these 4 women might be only the beginning or the middle of something much larger. Over a dozen other cases share eerily similar details. Women found stabbed, strangled, or burned. In 1971, Irene Belletti was stabbed repeatedly and left near Udine. In 1972, Elsa Maruzzi was found strangled. 1976 saw the brutal death of Maria Luisa Bernardo, whose date of murder, September 21st, matched Belletti's, exactly 5 years later. Coincidence or ritual? By the 1980s, locals were terrified. Some believed the monster was a doctor hiding in plain sight, someone from the local hospital. Others whispered about a disturbed priest, or even an undertaker who treated his crimes as macabre experiments. But none of it ever led to an arrest. Police formed multiple profiles over the years, according to the FBI's serial killer classifications. The monster fit the type of an organized offender, intelligent, methodical, often blending easily into society. Italian criminologists later expanded this idea, suggesting the killer could be a surgical sadist, someone deriving control not from chaos, but from precision. Many thought the killer was a surgeon, perhaps a gynecologist, familiar with abdominal procedures. The cuts on the victims weren't just accurate, they were clean, deliberate, and almost reverent. Whoever did this understood anatomy. And then, the murders seemed to stop. By 1989, the monster vanished. Some believe he died. Others, that he continued elsewhere under different circumstances. For decades, the case sat unsolved, one more file gathering dust among Italy's forgotten crimes. But in March 2019, everything changed. A lawyer for one of the victims' families discovered evidence materials that had never been analyzed, perhaps. pieces overlooked in the chaos of the early investigations. He petitioned to reopen the case. New DNA analysis methods promised a chance to find answers. Yet, even knowing one knows who the Monster of Udine truly was, the police have fragments, theories, even partial profiles, but not a single confirmed suspect. Udine is still a peaceful town. Its streets are quiet, its people warm. Yet under that calm lies a small, lingering terror. Because the monster could have been anyone, a doctor, a neighbor, someone walking behind you on a rainy night. 16 victims, 18 years, a signature carved in silence. Even with modern forensics and renewed attention, the Monster of Udine remains what he's always been, a phantom. A reminder that some monsters don't need to hide under our beds. They walk among us,